Clearly, I've made some improvements to my 2005 BMW 745i since buying it last month on impulse for only $3,400. Before the 7 Series, my BMW history wasn't very good. During my dealer days, Beamers were extremely difficult to sort out and still turn a profit. And I described my old 2003 BMW X5 as the worst car that I've ever owned. I bet an old M3 or a 635 CSI would change my bad attitude towards BMW, but instead I ended up buying the most hated BMW in the USA. And it turns out I really like it. And for more on why I like this BMW so much, click that link below and read my column on autotrader.com/oversteer. Now, I called this car the most hated BMW in the USA because when this redesigned 7 Series was unveiled in 2002, every car journalist took one look at the styling and began vomiting uncontrollably. Old BMW enthusiasts were put off by the new look as well, along with the needlessly complicated gadgetry inside. As the years passed, owners hated these cars even more because every single component seemed to have a small explosive device set with a timer to go off in sequence starting one day after the factory warranty expired. Actually, that's not really a joke, since one of the problems I had with this 7 Series was a part literally designed to explode. For safety? More on that in a bit. When I purchased this 745i, the instrument panel and interface was filled with error messages. I'd use the old joke lit up like a Christmas tree, but this looked more like a very expensive miniature model of a Mannheim Steamroller Christmas concert. I was warned that the engine was in trouble, that my brakes were badly worn, and the airbag system was malfunctioning, along with various bulbs burnt out and a flat tire warning, even though none of my tires were flat. Despite all of these warnings of imminent doom, the BMW actually ran and drove fantastic, which is quite an achievement since the motors are known for blowing their valve seals and billowing smoke out of the exhaust. And their plastic cooling systems will shatter to bits, and the transmissions like to grenade for just no reason. Even though I knew all of this and the car obviously had been neglected, increasing the chance of one of these major failures to happen, I bought it anyway. I expected to spend a fortune getting all the annoying little lights to go away, but it turns out I was able to get this sucker totally sorted for only $508. $508! The check engine light was the easiest thing to fix, with only a cracked vacuum line causing the engine to run too lean. A couple of tires would have fixed the tire pressure monitor system, as the fronts were so bald it was causing the whole system to have a stroke. And new rear brake pads solved the brake warning lights as well. The source of my airbag warning and probably other electrical gremlins was from a malfunctioning battery terminal, which is designed to explode in an accident. This is actually designed to stop a damaged battery from shorting out after a wreck and starting a fire. After 12 years with no accidents, mine probably decided to kill itself. Poor thing. My mechanic, the car wizard, simply bypassed it, and all of my troubles were over. With a purchase price of only $3,400 plus $175 in fees and my repairs, I was a little over $4,000 into this car, which is nuts. And there are a lot of cool things that you would never expect to have with a $4,000 car. Starting with a fancy smart key that if you hold down the unlock button, it rolls down the windows and opens the sunroof. It also has really neat illuminated door handles with electronic soft close doors and power opening and closing trunk lid. Inside you have heated and ventilated seats, along with tons of seat adjustments that I still can't figure out how to work, along with an iDrive system that was designed to make you want to punch a software engineer in the face, and a fancy phone system that probably hasn't worked since Tobey Maguire was Spider-Man. And for the people that got that reference, who are probably pretty lonely, there's actually a person in this car that you can talk to by pushing this button. Play me a song.
Please repeat your entry or say options.
Play me a song, buddy.
Unfortunately, I did not understand you.
Take me home.
Notepad menu. Please say record note, read out note, delete note.
Record.
Please state your message.
You're an idiot.
Read out note or next.
Next.
AM. I hit the wrong button.
Read out note or next.
Next.
You're an idiot.
Read out note or next.
Finally, next. Okay, I'm done. Thank you. That's it. There was somebody, the previous owner.
Too fast. It's gotta be a goddamn it.
Delete. Stop. Go.
AM.
Read out note or next.
Off. Turn yourself
AM. I hit the wrong button.
Read out note or next.
off. Please turn yourself off.
Is the note to be deleted?
Yes.
Note deleted. Would you like to continue in the notepad?
No. Oh my God. So the previous owner is trying to figure out the voice activation thing and accidentally recorded himself in the notepad. Now, I've put over 1,000 trouble-free miles on this thing, and what this car doesn't do is make me drive like a jerk. And I haven't forgotten how to use my turn signals quite yet. Maybe this is something BMW will subliminally plant in my head over time. But I imagine I drive this thing like a grandpa because this is the most sedate 7 Series. Even with its 325 horsepower V8, it doesn't seem like it likes to be driven very hard. Actually, BMW makes it difficult to do so, as I can't figure out how to turn off the traction control system. Maybe it's in the iDrive? Oh, no. Tracks, random sequence, tracks, transmission. Where's the traction control? How to turn off the traction control? Settings, maybe? Ooh, there we go. DSC inactive. Let's see what she's got. It really didn't like that at all. So clearly I had a lot of car for the money at $4,000 and some change, but there was still a little problem with the car being hideous on the outside. Mercifully, the 7 Series styling was updated in 2008, but this 2005 model still had an awkward nose and the bangle butt still on full display. To solve this, I was inspired by the incredibly gorgeous Alpina B7. Unfortunately, the real turbine-style Alpina wheels sell for like $5,000, which would really be stupid to buy for a $4,000 car. So I found these Chinese knockoffs for $760 and then spent another $660 on tires. Yeah? I then found a lower air dam to give my 745 a stronger looking chin, as well as a rear ducktail looking spoiler to hide the bangle butt. The spoilers cost $313, and painting and mounting them another $400. Finally, I went a little off the reservation and spent $100 on a knockoff Alpina pinstripe kit. I refuse to be a total poser like the people with fake AMG or M badges, so I removed the Alpina lettering. That brings my grand total invested into the car at $6,316, which is probably all this thing is worth, further proving my point that it's really hard to fix one of these and flip them for any kind of profit. Plus, there's the risk that at any moment, one of the several major mechanical failures will total the car and make you look like a complete jerk. I guess I'll just keep this thing for a while, since I don't have enough German cars ruining my life already, and roll the dice on BMW ownership once again. But if my 745 were to kill itself tomorrow, I stand to lose way less than someone driving a new 7 Series off the lot. Still, wish me luck anyway. I'm gonna need it.